We are back on the air, ladies and jelly booms.
The following tornado tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds,
Rey Mysterio Jr., ladies and gentlemen, one of the all-time greats and the most recognized luchador in all of sports and entertainment. Provides you one of the greatest athletes, greatest maneuvers ever in the history of our industry. And here comes his apprentice, his student, the Mexican madman, Lucho Estrella.
team partner from Mexico, weighing 200 pounds, the Superstar.
And just a little trivia, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of weeks ago, we had this match happen. But then something happened, it drew a horrible crowd, we lost some people from the audience, they got bored, they just weren't interested, something happened that night. But luckily that match was never, ever aired. And we're going to have that do-over right here tonight. Last stop before Beach Blast. And I'm sure that New Rhapsody want more practice before their big tag team title match against legendary Pantalix and Mick Duke.
191 pounds.
Almost, you know? They're in their mid-20s, but as opposed to Rey Mysterio Jr., who's in his mid to late 30s. I mean, they're in the ring with a legendary superstar as it is. And this is a practice. A big practice before their major tag team title match. Titanium, loving father of two, devoted husband. This guy provides for his family. Professional wrestling is a side job. He is a hotel manager, a hotel receptionist for Travel Lodge, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Beating people up, slamming people, and showing no mercy. Hell, it even says on his t-shirt. This is what he loves to do. He loves to beat people up, no matter who it is. If he has to fight for his own son, he will do it. If he has to fight for his cousin, he will do it. If he fights for his friends, other members of his family, he will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this show has been brought to you by Cognac Cabana, the smoothest drink south of Havana. And for Beach Blast, this Sunday, July the 8th. Alright. This is a duo, ladies and gentlemen. And off the bat, attack the referee. What a tremendous match, folks. Earlier this evening, Bret Hart, Vicious Jeremy, and yes, yours truly had assigned Perfect Sean to wrestle tonight. And trust me when I say this, Perfect Sean, if you really are perfect, you should have a problem in this anything goes match. Because it's true, anything can happen, and anything will go. There will not be any rope breaks. You have to survive on your own will. You can win by submission, by pinfall, of course, as the standard. Knockout. There's no disqualifications, there's no countouts. You may use weapons to your heart's content. You can choke your opponent out. You can use mist, poke him in the eyes. You can use a fork in the eye if you want to. Anything goes in this match, and I'm surprised that a man of Bret Hart's age is even competing, let alone even willing to go through it. But in this fine profession here in fantasy pro wrestling, we admire it and we honor it. Bret Hart may not be an active competitor for fantasy pro wrestling, but he is definitely in the alumni and most definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame if we ever decide to launch one. But right now, meanwhile, in the ring, we have got two great athletic tag teams. New Rhapsody have really amazed me, have really surprised me for the last couple of years since Titanium's return and Larry Laren's debut. These guys haven't even tried to go for the tag team titles since they both even assembled as the New Rhapsody as opposed to the Titanium Rhapsody team. I don't know what the hell happened there. That's a little bit weird what we just saw right there. That's a little bit of a miscommunique in the brain, but hey, whatever, man. They're going to still fight anyways, and that's all good. They are trying to compete with those tag team titles 2 years ago. 2 years later, they are legitimately competing for the gold. It's going to be an awesome night, ladies and gentlemen, at Beach Blast. One of the biggest pay-per-views of the year, but the hottest event of the summer. Some say it's the equivalent to SummerSlam, and you know what? I kind of agree with those people. It is somewhat an equivalent to SummerSlam. But this is not SummerSlam, and this is not WWE. This is fantasy pro wrestling, where the fans want to see the wrestlers. The fans want to see the action. And again, the referee is down. There are disqualifications in this match. The referee has no problem disqualifying one of these teams, but at Beach Blast, in the tag team title match, considering the fact that it's Tuesday Night Bomb versus No Mercy on that night, we had the liberty to decide this match could be no disqualifications nor countouts, but you must pin your opponent inside the ring. There will not be false count anywhere, but there will be usage of weapons. There will be, of course, rope breaks. So it's going to be kind of like half and half. You can't pin outside the ring, and you can't put your opponent into submission outside. That includes you, Titanium. If you want to win this match by a submission with your patented holds, you gotta bring your opponent inside the ring and avoid the ropes. We want, look at that, Boston Crab right there as an example of what he can do to either Mick Doom, the drunken ninny, who will probably be drinking some cognac cabanas before even going in the match. Well, that's to your own risk. Avoid the ring ropes. We wouldn't mind seeing you tag team champions, but again, we don't want to show any disrespect. We honor and totally respect Pantalex and Mick Doom for their services here in fantasy pro wrestling, let alone No Mercy hardcore wrestling. So to come, ladies and gentlemen, our big main event, also a tag team match, exclusive to the No Mercy brand. We've got the Fantastic Youngkins, Winger and Kid Trustworthy, against Jesse Decay and Vicious Jeremy, returning to the ring in ring action since last month at THQ Night when he lost the Universal Championship, not wrestled a single match since. He'll be back in the ring with tables, ladders, and chairs, and I know all four of those men are no strangers to tables, ladders, and folding steel chairs. The Decoy of the World Championship title will be hanging in the balance as a snippet, as a sample, a sneak preview to the third and perhaps final contest in the 3 Stages of Hell main event at Beach Blast for the real FPW World Heavyweight Championship.